no, you don't want that. Let me just back up here.
You got the guy's hat.
Let me just back up here. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, and if my hand goes up, he's going to have a hand. Not good.
Okay. We're going to start in a minute. Just a minute. Just another minute. A lot of estrogen. Maybe not that much. She's gorgeous. I really, boy, that's quite
Yeah, hi everyone. Thank
Hello.
you so much. Hi. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Welcome to Good Girl Books. We're so excited to have all of you to chat about life lessons in pickleball. We're so excited to have Amy and Jennifer here tonight, and we're so excited for their discussion. I hope you enjoy.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to start.
Oh, hey, go.
How about that? We're so excited that you guys came. Thank you very much. I know we got a lot of pickleball players here, and then we've got some others too. Amy, why don't you just do a little brief about who you are? Who are you, Amy? Who are you? Brief. Don't go into
the book,
detail.
you'll know. Hi everyone, I'm so glad you're here. Really, I'm so joyful to be in this room with you and to be here. Thank you, Jen, for being here, and thank you guys from Good Girl Books
We're in such a beautiful place. So
yeah,
thank you guys.
and the space. So who am I? You know, it depends on who I'm talking to. It's the honest to God truth. But the reality is, I am now going to say I'm an author, which is very exciting.
Fantastic.
Never thought that was possible. And I'm a coach, I'm a business coach, executive leader, do all sorts of different things in that realm. But at the same time, I'm a mom, and I'm a friend, I'm a pickleball player, and I notice things. I'm a person who just notices things, and then I write it down. And we'll hear a little bit more about that more than anything. So, and I used to work in entertainment, and my journey, I've reinvented myself multiple times, and that's going to be a bit of a theme tonight, too. So we're going to have some fun talking about that.
Exactly. I'm excited because Amy asked me to help her moderate, and I know she knows I'm good with words. And so as far as we met on the pickleball court, which is just one of the things that's so crazy. I know you guys all know it because we've got a chance to meet a lot of you here, is you just get these great friendships because you're all just trying to learn something new and doing the best you can, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to start by asking Amy, because I don't know if any of you guys have done this, but many times in my life I think, I should write a book. And you know what, she actually did it. And so how did you do it? How did you go about it? How do you start? Go ahead.
Take notes, please.
Notes,
Take
yeah.
notes. Well, I didn't ever think it would be a book about pickleball.
Yeah.
But yes, that voice in my head, write a book. I married a writer. I worked with writers. I divorced a writer. Dated a writer. And then had the idea that possibly maybe I want to write. And I started writing. It wasn't this that I started writing. I was actually writing something else, had a lot of pages, but it wasn't flowing. And I'll talk about this later a little bit, but then one day, leaving the pickleball court, I thought of something that I learned on the court, so I sat in my car, right outside of California Yacht Club, all sweaty, in my car, and started typing in my notes app. Because I listened to this voice that said, write this down. But had I not said yes to play pickleball, I probably wouldn't have been able to hear that voice. Because the louder voice is also who are you to write? Who are you to write? It's too late. Why bother? You're not enough. But in some ways, saying yes to pickleball and doing something new and trying something I hadn't done before opened up the ability for me to hear that voice. So it's a long-winded way of saying I was able to hear the kind of creative insight or impulse to write. And I started writing, and then it became, one thing. I kept writing and writing. I learned a lot on the pickleball court, and each time I wrote, and I still am doing it. I still need all the lessons in here every day on the pickleball court. Those who play with me know that. It became a living and breathing book, and that's how it kind of came, and very organic in that way. I didn't start writing a book. I started to write down bits.
Well, I have a question because, and I don't know, maybe even you guys know the answer. What is it about pickleball that just becomes this thing that you're drawn to it?
I know.
And to the point where you wrote an entire book about it.
I know.
Like, what is it about, how did you get there? What's keeping you there? I mean, really kind of.
Well, as I like to say, the book is about pickleball and it's not about pickleball. It's a yes and in that situation. But pickleball became something fun to do. There's a somewhat of a easy bar to entry. You're playing with a paddle and a wiffle ball. You know? The court, you can fit 4 on a tennis court. You know, so like it's just the ease to entry is kind of more accessible than many other types of sports. And there's also opportunity to talk to people because you're when you're in it. We just said this morning. I can't talk and play. I will miss every shot. If you really want me to miss a shot, start talking to me. I literally cannot. I will have to tell my partner, please don't.
She told me that once. I complimented her once, and she said, "Please don't do that once."
I can't. I get too distracted. So it's kind of funny in that way. But I think it's about belonging. It's about being able to connect with others. One of the themes is here, it's never too late to get in the game. And that's really what I learned. It wasn't too late to start something new at 55. It wasn't too late to make new friends. It wasn't too late to have fun and laugh again. And I'm just so grateful. Like so many of you here, I've met through pickleball, and it's just expanding my life in this way that you don't see much about that on the internet or on Instagram or social media about pickleball. It's all the kind of negative stuff, but there's so much good happening on the court.
Well, and one of the things we talked about is, I know you mentioned your age. I'm not going to mention mine, but it's interesting because you get to a point in your life where you kind of look around and go, what do I want to do now, right? I had a job and I did that. I have kids and they're kind of out of the house. So what's next? So it's kind of this idea of reinvention, right?
Right.
Who are you now and what are you going to be involved in and what are you going to reach out to do? So does the book have stuff about reinvention?
Yeah,
By any chance?
By any chance? What a fantastic question. Ask that. Two former executives sitting here.
I know. It's like we go over notes over coffee. What do you think about that?
The reinvention. One of the things as I said earlier when I introduced myself, I've reinvented myself so many different times. I had a business when I had a bikini doing design and invitations. I'm a coach now. I was doing personal producing, something I created. I had a business in high school and in college. So I've consistently reinvented myself. And what I found interesting, I looked up the word invent, and the root of the word invent is to discover or to find. So when you're reinventing, you're rediscovering. So most of the experiences I've had have been rediscovering myself. At least this time around, it's been a rediscovery, and that's what I found, and that's what this book is about. And I really believe that. I think we're often told by the world that there's something wrong with us. We need to fix ourselves in some way. We need to do more of this, more of that, less of this, less of that. Do this, do that, and what I hope here, part of my message is that it's all inside of us. We just need the opportunities to rediscover them and allow them space to come through, the pieces of us that maybe we've forgotten along the way. And that's what I wanted to put through in the book.
What I love about the book, and I told Amy and I were having coffee a couple days ago, and I said, you need to sell it with a highlighter because it is so good. There are so many nuggets in here, just kind of when you're talking about the reinvention and so many things you talk about. It's like how mentally we sometimes hold ourselves back. We think we can't do something, and how you learned crazy. She's learned through pickleball that she needs to, try new things and things you're scared of, or just to try to get somewhere. So I don't know if you have anything in that world you want to talk about, or if you want to start reading and we can get into the others, however you want to do it.
Well, I think there's many different ways. I mean, the never too late theme is right. That's an inner critic, that inner voice within us, limiting us. And anyone else have any other inner critics that come up? Anyone? No? Am I alone?
No, we don't
just throw one out. I'm not enough. I don't belong. that group chat. Why wasn't I on it? I don't belong here, you know,
There's a lot of
like
that, right?
whatever. There's a lot of that in pickleball. You have to dig deep. I couldn't. It was too much to put in the book, right? Like, oh shit, I'm not in that group chat.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm good enough to play. So those are all the inner critic, and so that's what this journey has been. It's really about quieting the inner critic. There's another way to quiet it that I found, and also learn about myself, and that's by having fun, the joy. And I'm going to read the chapter about fun because I thought that would be
Fun. We thought about it. Fun.
It's the theme of reinvention, because I think sometimes when the word reinvention is serious.
Yes.
Very serious stuff. And I want everyone to, think about it maybe in another way. Okay. Fun. If it isn't fun, why do it? I have a bad habit of taking life too seriously. As an overthinker and an overdoer, I sometimes get in my own way. I know that's shocking. Sitting too long at the computer and getting a migraine from neck strain, waking up in the middle of the night ruminating about one of my children, thinking that life is a problem to solve. When I do that, life enters the no fun zone. Hitting a plastic wiffle ball with a honeycomb paddle and avoiding a place on the court called a kitchen seems like a good place to explore fun, don't you think? Someone yells, "We're having way too much fun!" I think that happened today. Then someone misses an easy shot. We smile at each other in agreement. The pickleball court is a place full of laughter, joy, and absolute silliness. Until it isn't. Games can turn contentious and competition can be fierce, even in a recreational game played at 10 a.m. on a Sunday. That ball was in, she yells from across the court. Or he, unnecessarily slams the ball hard. Yes, not all slams are strategically necessary. Tempers can rage and inner dialogues can pickpocket a good time. But you know what steals my fun the most? Me. Focusing on what I did wrong and how I'm letting my partner down isn't fun. I get grumpy and fall harder into the no fun zone. As Maya Angelou said, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. That's what I've learned to do on the court. Anything can happen in pickleball, that's the first chapter in the book, the A, is one way that worked. But reminding myself I'm here because it's fun is another pathway to change my negative attitude. My friends help. We're on the court. We remind one another that we're here to play pickleball. We are playing a game. It's fun, right? If not, why else do it? I've come to learn that even if I win, when I forget to have fun, it's not a true win for me. I've had to learn to find fun on and off the court. When my kids were in late elementary school, and today's the first day of school for LEOSD, just so you know, if you didn't know that, and I was newly divorced, evening time during the school year could be rough with a lot of emotional dysregulation, including my own. Not getting work done, not liking anything I made for dinner. I'd rack my brain trying to find different ways to make it better and easier for all of us. Nothing worked until one day when I decided we needed a kitchen dance party. The music blared. Earth, Wind and Fire's September rocked the cabinets. Pink kicked up the pantry with Fucking Perfect. Fleetwood Mac gave us Dreams. We danced while stirring the pot. It is a move, it's a dance move. Flipping the pancake and slicing the strawberries. Breakfast for dinner, anyone? Of course. My mood shifted and so did theirs. We found our fun. Kitchens are ideal places for dance parties, on or off the court. Join us anytime. We're the ones laughing and having a great time. So,
That was good. It reminded me when I was playing with Donna the other day, we were losing so badly. And we just started calling ourselves warriors. We were like, we're warriors. And we turned it around. I know. We did. You guys won. Yeah. But that's part of it, because I love the part when you talk about who's the one taking the fun away, and it's me. Like when all of a sudden you realize I'm the one that's making it when I'm on the court and not doing well. That I get in my head and and it's like life, right? When something doesn't go exactly how you think it's gonna go, instead of just having fun with it. And that's when I kind of liked your inner toddler too, when you were talking about that. Which one is that from?
Jump for Joy.
She knows everything. This is what happens if you hang out with her too much, and I know you guys that play with her probably do, where you're just like, oh my gosh, this is, you're like, well, that's just like cake. I haven't memorized your book. Thank you.
Well, it's just wanted to be so helpful. Which is not. I know. I'll stop. I stop.
No, you can keep doing it. You can keep doing it.
Yeah.
But I think the idea of being out there, being on the pickleball court, and just in life too, about having fun and getting out of your head and just realizing I'm out here to play. I'm out here to be a warrior. You know, whatever it is, I'm out here to have a lot of fun. And I thought your inner toddler, which is from what chapter? Which one?
Jay.
Okay, Jay.
Oh, I know it's
Jump for Joy. Yeah, it's Jump for Joy. Was great. So tell us about being an inner toddler.
Well, I think what this gets back to is like the chapter on fun or Jump for Joy. I started noticing things on the pickleball court. That's why I started writing them down, right? So the inner toddler thing was I noticed not just that I had the negative stuff, but I was behaving like in ways I couldn't believe. You know, like my face would catch up, and I'd power pose, and I'd jump around, and I'd like twirl around, and I'd stop, and I'm like, who am I? What's going on? So you can sit in therapy and do that, or you can go to pickleball and pay attention to what you do, and go, oh, if I'm doing it on the pickleball court, how am I doing that in my actual life outside of the pickleball court? And it was actually we used to do a Monday morning game, and we were playing with a therapist, and I was like, what am I doing? And from across the court, she's like, oh, it's your inner toddler. I'm like, what? So that's Jessica, and or Rachel in the book. Oops, you know.
Whoops, are you supposed to be telling
No,
people
it's not. It's anonymous. I made up everybody's name.
I've done that.
We know who we are.
I know everyone knows who they are by this point.
At this point. But it really, but then when it was so freeing when I saw that, because then I felt so ashamed of my own behavior. Once I embraced it, I could lighten it up. It wasn't something I was trying to control. I would allow it to be fun and jump for joy. And I'll actually twirl. You guys will know, I'll twirl, whether it's a good shot or not sometimes. And I'm about to go back to the baseline. It's just what I've allowed to happen on the court, and that just brought more joy, which is why this surprised me. You know, I didn't set out to write a book about life lessons in pickleball or anything about pickleball. But when I really sat down and began recognizing how much I saw myself through pickleball and being out there and interacting, I was learning so much that it just kind of flowed out onto the page.
The quote I really liked about the inner toddler, because I think it's something we should keep in mind in life, is toddlers, they don't worry about looking foolish or making a mess in the process. They just go at it with their whole being. And that's kind of what we need to do, is just, you know, if we're making a mess on the pickleball court, so be it. You know, there's always another game, right? So you can always come back and do something else. And that leads me to, I just have to take you to Wild Monkeys, because that was just such a fun experience. And maybe you can kind of tell us a little bit about
what happened. You coined the phrase.
Well, yes,
Yes,
Beth
you
did. Beth did
the
coin the phrase Wild Monkeys.
Yeah. Well, so I think anytime you're doing something new, there's different learning curves, right? There's new aspects of it. Writing the book, I learned so many things along the way. You think it's one thing and then it's something else, and each step of the way, I've had to challenge myself with something new. And I had entered a league.
Somebody convinced us to
Somebody convinced us to enter, which is a team, a competitive team for 6 weeks, right?
Maybe someone that's sitting there.
We had uniforms. And
yes, we had to have
and the
costumes,
first day,
yeah.
and we practiced
Like
a little
this?
bit.
Yeah, pretty much, yes. Very
We
similar.
wanted this.
We should have worn our costumes.
And then the first day of playing, we were partnered together for the first game, and it was so hard. Like,
Humiliating.
Everything, like, throw the book out the window. I was just like, I was like flailing trying to hit these balls. We were just a mess.
Well, you guys have done it. If you go on the court and you're sizing up your opponent, and she's 20 years older than you, and like can barely walk, and you're like, I got this game. And then all of a sudden you're losing, and you're like, what happened?
And they were lobbing. And they were lobbing.
Oh my God.
If you go to a lob, it goes over your head, and then person. And she's like, we look like a bunch of what? Or we are.
I know,
That's
that's
what we
like-
look like. We are a bunch of wild monkeys.
I mean, we didn't really know what we're doing. We're just out here hitting a ball, thinking we can beat these people, and we couldn't.
So, and the funny thing is that's in the chapter X called Excellence.
Don't worry about that. Yeah, well, yeah. Which
But
is
the
fine.
point is, because when you're doing something new, leveling up or whatever, and you come through a new situation and you don't do it well, right? Like, this was clearly, I was the only one on our team who lost every game that
No,
day.
that day was hard for you. We won maybe one, but that was a bad day.
But
Well, that was our first day.
It was our first day.
But then we had to come back for 4 more of these.
But we came in second. We did. We came
Oh,
second.
we should have
Oh.
brought our award.
I know. Our plastic. That was 2.
Yeah.
And your ace award.
Yeah, that was good.
That's 13, no, I'm
But
kidding.
here's what you do
14.
then. You know, is then what do you do? It's never too late, right? Even if you've lost every game and you're sitting there, what can you do? So we took a lesson. We scheduled more practice. We communicated better.
Oh,
We
yeah, we had
learned
to
how
start
to do
doing
that.
that, yeah.
And we learned the third shot drive.
Yeah, we did. We had to,
Which is the particular shot in pickleball that can kick your ass. It sounds so simple and easy, but
It's not, it's hard.
No, exactly. But we had to.
We had to
We
learn
thought,
it.
we thought we knew what we were doing and found out
we did
didn't.
not.
Yeah. And we
And
had to
that's
come
like
back.
life. I mean, that is,
Yeah.
you know, certainly putting a book out there. I mean, all the lessons I've learned in here, I've had to apply to anything new. So whether you're, whatever chapter you're in, whatever next chapter you're facing in life, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, or, you know,
Over
this
that.
side of the
A little
50s.
bit over that.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, it's interesting because one of the things I think a lot of us have trouble with is asking for help.
Yeah.
And there is one chapter that is such a beautiful story that is talking about
Oh.
asking, that is about help. But I think it's just, again, I mean, who would know when you're out on the court, it's like, wow, life lessons in pickleball.
Yeah.
But it really is. There's so
Yeah.
much we learn on the court that we can bring back into our lives. Do you want to tell that fantastic story?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, it was a day particularly when I had spent too much time doom scrolling. Anyone do that on social media? I'm the only one.
No,
Yeah.
no, we all
The
did.
only one with an inner critic. So far, I'm taking notes.
We all
did.
We all did.
So I was feeling pretty bummed about the state of the world and all of that. And I was late, was I late for pickleball? I think I was on time actually for pickleball. And I was playing Playa Vista and I got to the court. And for the first time, I decided to not wear my pickleball shoes, protect the court shoes, right? Because you keep having to buy new court shoes. You know, I spend, $150 on new court shoes. And I arrive and I was wearing my Birkenstocks and I'm looking in my bag and I'm looking and I found only one shoe. I had only one court shoe. And I'm there with my 3 friends who are relying on me because you need 4 to play. And if you're not able to play, you're like gonna hold up the whole thing. So I didn't have the shoe. So I'm frantically looking around. I lived 10 minutes away or 15, and I was like, I can go back and get it. No one had shoes that I could wear because my feet were bigger than everybody else's. I was size 9. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back. And I ran out and I just met these women on the way in. And one of them said, why are you leaving it so quickly? And I said, I only brought one shoe, I can't play. And she said, oh, here, take mine. She took off her shoes, sitting outside the court.
A stranger gave her
Stranger.
shoes.
Never met her
That's
before.
kind of creepy, I gotta be honest.
And she gave me her shoes, and they fit. I called them my magic shoes.
Wow.
And I went back in. Didn't take much longer, and we actually won the first game in those shoes. They were turquoise Asics. And then a year later, I met her, and it turned out months before that, because that was in May, she had lost her house in the fires, in the Palisades fire, and was living in Playa Vista, yeah. And so, because she had needed somewhere to live. And just the immense goodness in that she could see it was something to take off your shoes in that moment and give them to somebody else, and we figured out how to return them. But that one, I went back to my car and wrote right away. the other part of the story.
Well, your dog ate the shoe, right? Is that
yeah. I was sure my dogs had taken the shoe because they like shoes, and they will carry Sugar, my little Maltese, will carry it into the yard, and then you have to go look for your shoes in the yard. So I was convinced that's what happened, though it didn't make full sense. But then as I walked back to my car, there was something odd sitting there on the curb of the street in front of my car, and there was my other shoe the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
I never had to borrow shoes, but what it showed me, right, was the goodness in people. And that's what the chapter is called, because we're so often see what people aren't doing out in the world. We're told all the things that are wrong, that here's another opportunity to see and experience. For me, I needed the experience of it. There's no other reason for that. It was right there. Had I walked 3 feet or 3 steps before getting her shoes, I would have found my other shoe.
But yeah, and just how gracious
Yeah.
though, the fact she had lost everything in a fire yet was so willing to help you
Yeah.
out was really.
And even before I
just
knew that, it
moving.
was that. But even then
Yeah.
learning that afterwards,
Yeah.
my heart just kind of opened even further.
Yeah.
And that's pickleball. It's it's not clickbait, but it's pickleball.
Yeah, which is, so you don't have to doom scroll anymore, which is
I don't do that anymore.
You don't do that anymore. It's not going to
Except
get you
when I
anywhere.
do.
One of the things, there's a couple actually in W and X, was about perfectionism.
Yeah.
And I really, because I think that, I don't know, why in God's name do I think I'm going to go out and be on the pickleball court and hit every ball that comes my way and do it well? And I think it's, you're with this partner and you feel like you don't want to let him down. But what do you want to talk at all about that winning together, that chapter? Or
Well, yeah, and I think one of the lessons I learned is there's so many ways to work together on the pickleball court. And it really is about, I was thinking more even about unity too, right? Unity, that chapter is about me and you. Because there's a you and there's an I in unity. There's both, right? So it's a silly, but like the idea, so often we're in a me world, and yet we're not at all. It's how we relate to each other. And I like to play doubles. Obviously you can play singles pickleball, but I like playing doubles because I get to win together and be together. And that it is about working together and learning how to communicate together and learning how to rely on each other, not apologize all the time. It just comes out still, even after writing a chapter about apologizing. But the perfectionism, that's another one of those get in the way of the next chapter, right? Each of these things gets in the way of what comes next. Right? Whether it's too late, I can't do this, I'm not doing it well enough, I have to be perfect. And perfectionism shows up, mine usually doesn't show up, you have to be perfect. I'm like, it shows up a little bit more like you're just not good enough. And good enough is never reachable, whatever that is.
Well, you're talking about getting that in the next chapter. Tell us the secret. How do we do it? How do we get to that thing? How do we overcome that fear? I mean, you did it. You wrote a book. It's so funny. She and I will be meeting and having coffee and talking about something, and I'll be like, you already did the hard part. Like, you wrote a book. Man, that is incredible. So if there's something scary, what do you say? What would you offer as recommendation for anybody wondering or on the cusp, like, should I do this scary thing or try something new?
I think start small. Like, just start saying yes. Reinvention or next chapter feels big. Like it needs to be, I need to launch a business. I need to find that new relationship. I need to change everything up, move. And sometimes it calls for that. Life calls for that. But also, I think there's reinvention in every day. Pay attention to and notice those moments of transitions in the day. And being able to, like for me, saying yes to pickleball, I never would have thought I wrote a book, but that enabled me to write the book. So start saying yes or start doing new things in your life in other areas, and that will help build the muscle to be able to do something else. Because, what I thought I would do, it was going to take a lot less time than it did. And there's a lot of things I didn't ever expect I would need to know to do it.
Right.
And a lot of things that were hard to do, from asking for help, and there's so many people here, and and that just made this possible. I couldn't have done without each of you who are here showing up for all the reasons, you know. But for yourself, remember to have fun too. Like, where can you find the fun? Even if it's just a little thing. Can you smile? And, okay, this is gonna sound silly, but the 2 summers, I think it was, before I started playing pickleball, I was not having much fun in my life. I didn't ever think I'd be able to write a book like this. And I decided it was gonna be the summer of fun. But what could I commit to? 1 minute of fun a day. 1 minute. That was it. That was all I committed to. But I did it every single day. And you know what that looked like? That looked like some days me skipping down the block, walking my dog. Like crazy. Literally skipping like I was my inner toddler showing herself. It was 1 minute of fun. That was it. So it didn't mean that I had to kind of suddenly change my life or write a book or even say yes to pickleball. It was more like, I'm going to do this one small step. And with that, build that. And it's the building blocks. It's practicing the muscle of doing something different than you normally do. And every day having to come up with what would be fun. Some days I would just start laughing. If I started laughing, you can
So as you say, your neighbors are convinced you're crazy. You're skipping and laughing and just doing all these crazy
But
things.
that was fun. I mean, when was like, is there anything anyone done that you didn't use, like they used to do for fun that you don't do anymore? It's like, it's easy to forget to have fun. Or am I the only one with that too?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what happened to me is my kids all of a sudden left for school, and I was like, wait, what did I used to do? But before I had kids, I must have done something. But you couldn't come up with it because you put yourself aside so you could raise kids, do your job, whatever you were doing.
Yeah.
And that's what I think this is so cool that you wrote this, because also you did so many things you haven't done before. Like you found a way to publish it, you found a way to write it, you found people to proofread it for you. I mean, do you want to take us through kind of your journey?
Really?
Well, a brief of like, or maybe there was scary stuff that you just had to research and do. Like,
I think it was taking the next indicated action one step at a time, believing it was possible, for sure. And also, recognizing that I couldn't do certain things at certain times. When I was able to do it, I was able to do it. And I had to just trust the process, I think is the way to say that. I'm good with the lists. I had lots of lists of things I needed to do to publish a book. But I couldn't do them all when I wanted to. And I'm like, why can't I get this stupid thing off my list? And what I realized was some of it was really just timing. And I just had to have the patience to trust. It's patience with trust. It's not patience with trust. It's both of them. That when I needed to do it, I'd be able to do it. And that's what happened. There are technical things I won't bore you with, but I could not do it. They did not look hard. I don't know why I couldn't do it. And then, 6 weeks to 2 months later, I could do it. And I think it was just the timing. And sometimes in our world where it looks like it's supposed to happen immediately and rushed, and we're yesterday, have it done, do it quickly, we forget that it just needs to take the time it needs to take. And so some of it is that.
Yeah.
And trusting and staying committed to it, right? Consistently doing the 1 minute of fun every day, but staying consistent with this when life pulls you off, coming back to it.
Right. I'm going to go a little off script. Does anyone have any questions for Amy? Any questions you want to ask her about the book, her favorite chapter?
How long did it take you from the beginning, from the start to the end?
I started writing them down like November 2023. So I was playing about 8 months or so. And then I just kept writing, sitting in the lots of wherever I was playing.
But not knowing you were going to write a book
about it. But I didn't know I was
it.
writing a book. I just listened to that voice and said, write this down. And you can see in my notes app.
But then what made you decide to write a book?
There was enough there that I thought others might also share that experience, and that it could maybe help someone else too, that I was going through. And that I also found, I didn't see any books in pickleball that were like that, that really were awful, that had the ability to self-reflect and play. They were more about like how to get better at pickleball, or
Technical.
technical stuff where they all had cartoon characters on the cover. and I did not want that book. And I actually saw, I've told some of you this, but I saw a Bauhaus print, and it was a graphic of these yellow circles, and it showed me a different way to see the book and to see what this could be. And that made it seem like a book to me. Then I was like, oh, I want to create something pretty. I hope you think it's pretty.
It is.
Jen's husband, Kurt, designed it. He's amazing. And he took what I was looking for, which was elevated, which was pretty, that it could be gifted, that it's something you could share with others. So I intentionally created a book like that. I wanted it to be easy to read, something you could pick up, put down, give to someone else that they could enjoy, and that it represented exactly what I wanted it to be. So I think I saw the image maybe another 6 or 7 months into my beginning of my notes, and then slowly and then I kind of just, it's easy to just kind of write a little bit here and there. Last September was when I was like, oh, I want to finish this and get it ready for the holidays.
Well, it was 4th of July.
Depends which holiday you
I was like, how hard can it be? It's Amazon. Little do I
Well,
know.
and not just Amazon, you also have it on another
That
platform.
Ingram Park.
Yeah.
And then, being able to work with Good Girl Books and other places to be able to put it out there and share it with others. And then each I hope it is something that people will enjoy and share with others. And the feedback I've had is you don't have to play pickleball to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And people get it both ways.
Yeah.
Well, and there will be a journal coming out just in time for the holidays. Let's take a vote. Who needs a journal?
Focus group. Here, the perfect focus group. Anyone use a journal?
There's pickleball on it. What do you think?
It's really cute.
Any other questions?
Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate that's a great.
I just want to say how proud I am of you, Amy, because I remember when we started, and how I see that mentality change of, because you put yourself. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're so like, stop
Doing
Yeah. So how beautiful that you wanted to also give those lessons so that others would see, like, just find the joy in it, and how, because I saw how you found it.
Right.
And so
thank
just
you.
super congratulations, and I think you're going to do really well, especially with the movie Dink. The Dink just came out.
Yeah.
You should try to figure
Gary
out how to
fell
get it in.
asleep.
The what?
Gary fell asleep.
No.
I was so tired and I finished it the next day.
Okay.
It was really good.
It's just fun, and I think you should try to find a way to
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got to see it firsthand, So it's been quite a journey and a fun one. And I think that's the thing. We can listen. There were times I never thought it possible to write this book ever, and
Amazing.
but I found my fun through it anyway. Kitchen dance parties, and now this. So it's it's never too late. It's never too late to kind of make a difference in yourself.
So what's next?
Yeah.
Wow.
The journal.
Is there
The
really
journal,
gonna be a
the
journal?
highlighter.
Are you really gonna do
That's all great
that?
ideas.
Yeah.
Workbook.
Workbook, yeah, exactly.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We'll see, but I think also you've just made such great, I know I have too, just such great connections and friendships on the
Yes.
court. Like, I haven't seen you for so long. As soon as I see her walking, I'm so excited to see you, because we all go through, we have fun, we don't have fun, and you just kind of get through it, but you keep coming back. So it's such a great, it's just a great game, a great sport, and it's fun.
Yeah, and I think it combines the fun with, my hope is that there's some meaning to
Yeah.
it as well, right? That you can take the fun, you can enjoy it, and also at another level, kind of fill yourself with it, grow from it, in a way that doesn't feel like you've had to, that you've done something wrong, right? I think there's enough of that out there.
Yeah.
And so I also am working on different ways of putting this, working with teams, other teams, to learn about each other on the court and after the court.
Yes, if
cute.
anybody
So
knows
that's kind of what
anybody.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
about too, and different retreats and stuff like that, because there's great Jude.
I just want to say a couple of things. One, aside from the countless golden nuggets in the book, there's one line that I have used consistently since I read it, which is, how much energy do I want to give this? Like that piece has been really, really like stayed with me, but the other thing is, I really want to learn how to play pickleball.
You got a room full of pickleball players. Yeah, you can get a game tomorrow.
Player, and I
Oh, you'll get it in a
You're
second.
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just know that all of us went to the court not knowing what we were gonna do, and then
Yeah.
you just keep learning, keep
Yeah.
learning, keep playing, yeah.
And there's all these different points you get. You're like, oh, I gotta level up, shit, you know, and then I gotta learn something new, and then you get the help you need, or you realize it, and yeah. And I just read a note in my. It was not in the same list as the other notes, and I'm like, oh, I didn't put that one in the book, but that still applies, you know, like it's a constant opportunity to learn. But it doesn't have to be pickleball. We can use it in anything. It's just taking the moment to recognize that how we show up in one area can be beneficial for us to pay attention to, not as a criticism, but as an opportunity to see. But what better way than a fun sport with a paddle and a wiffle ball?
Yeah.
Well, and for those of you, if you haven't read the book, what's nice is you can pick it up. It's got
Yeah.
great nuggets in it, a
Yeah.
great wisdom, and you know, you can pick it up and read any,
Yeah.
you know, it's all out by alphabet. You can just read and find out great things, highlight it, and go back to it. And that's what I think is really nice about it too, is it's not like this commitment that you've got to
You
spend
don't have
2
to
weeks
remember
on
anything
it.
you
Yeah.
read before.
And if you
read it.
want to know,
You can read it
yeah,
again.
and she's like a good index. If there's anything you want to know about, she can tell you where to look on
Yeah.
it. So
Well,
Yeah.
Amy, how did you come about to do it with
Yeah, that's
the
good.
alphabet?
With the what?
Alphabet.
Oh, with the alphabet.
Yeah, that's my
That's
accent.
a great question. So,
said the French lady.
one of the other tools that I used with my kids was whenever there was like a tense moment. I remember being at the airport and it was just a really tough delayed flight and all of that, and we do A to Z gratitudes. And so that's always been something in the house when tensions get high with all of us. Even, you know, I think we did it a couple months ago.
A month ago.
Yeah. We will still do that. That's asking. And so we will do A to Z gratitudes. And so it came very organically to me.
Ah,
Obviously, the lessons didn't come in alphabetical order. That did not happen. But the alphabetical order, I was like, oh, this is all a gratitude, right? This is all about gratitude for everyone who's in the book, for every experience, for each of you. So it's an expression of gratitude in so many ways. So, and that's why the A to Z gratitudes at the end is about that too. And the other thing, if I could say about the structure that you may or may not notice, but the first chapter is called Anything is Possible. And it's about anything is possible in pickleball. That's another one of those mindset shifts I have to do often still. Like, we were losing today, I think, like 0-7, you know, first game. And we didn't come back and win, but we made it close. We made it a game at least. And that was fun. But I have to remember anything is possible on the court and off. And so, but it starts there. And then the M is middle solves the riddle, which you'll have to read to understand what that's about. And then the last chapter is 0-0-2. And every game, if you don't know, in pickleball starts with the score 0-0-2. And so the end becomes the beginning. And I see it as something that we get to revisit. So every next chapter is something about a rediscovering, recovering, receiving more about ourselves and learning. So it's its own, it's constructed in a way that the beginning is the end and the end is the beginning, and you can kind of continually trust that you will be on a journey with that, and so it doesn't have to end. You can just keep growing, learning, playing, and having fun. So
How often do you play?
now, 2 or 3 days a week. Yeah, I played more, but then I hurt my back. Now I'm playing pickleball, writing. Yeah, seriously.
I didn't know that.
From sitting.
Sitting,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
sitting too
don't
much.
let that, any of you guys who wanna write a book, don't let that.
No.
I gotta stand it.
You
down.
just
get
need
a
the
good
right
chair.
chair.
That's it, well, now she has the right chair.
Someone told me that. Yeah, I was working on a terrible chair. It was a really bad chair. You're 100% right. So
It's worth it if you spend a lot of time.
yes, yeah, I learned the hard way. Yeah, get good equipment. There's a
Yes.
reason for it.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
good
And
shoes,
pickleball
good
as well
paddles.
as.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
for
all
writing
things.
and everything. Well,
Yeah.
so is there anything else you wanna cover? You wanna say what were you #1 on Amazon and something? I don't know what it was. Did you wanna brag about yourself at all?
No, I wanted to say that there's a jar over there, and I would love each of you to think about, just to imagine, what it's not too late to do. Like, what could you put down? What is something that you want to still do? And it could be something that you want to do for fun, put a little together. It could be something, it doesn't have to be something dramatic, but it's never too late to have more fun. It's never too late to make new friends. It's never too late to learn pickleball. It's never too late
To write a book, yeah.
learn a new language.
Yeah.
To go to Hawaii. I just went to Hawaii for the first time.
Wow.
So it's never too late. Yeah.
Well, it sounds great. Do you want anything else?
So
Any
fill
other-
it out because it's really,
Yeah.
I enjoy receiving them and like to collect them, and it just puts it into the universe for all of us. And we can all share that with each other. So any other questions? I'll be here to sign now too.
To answer
Great.
questions, to sign, or whatever, but Amy, thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, and now also, remember, anyone who plays with her, there's a good chance you're gonna end up in a book if there's so watch what you say and how you say it. and what
It's
you do.
true. Be really careful.
I know, be really careful what you say.
And
in
if
front
you're
of her.
playing against me, you'll know exactly what the hell's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Like an open book.
I know.
Yeah. Oh shit, she's going down.
Exactly.
What'd you say?
When I'm against you, I know to talk.
Yeah.
Compliment her, and then it throws her game.
Oh, yeah.
She can't take compliments. It's very funny.
Yeah.
So where are you gonna do a book signing? Are you gonna sit here? Are you gonna sit somewhere?
Comfortable
Want
chair.
to be at the table. Yeah,
Yeah,
at a
this is
table.
good. The couch was great for my back.
A comfortable place.
You want to be at a table.
Yeah, we'll get you something. Thank you all for coming. We really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, that would be great.
I'm going to get another one for my daughter. She doesn't play pickleball, but I think
Yeah, it's so cute. Yeah. I agree. Well, I had yeah, I just heard it. But if you play tennis, you'll get a sign. I started with tennis. It doesn't Bringing you a sign paddle down and just play with everyone. It's like a mahjong table to me. You should take one of those. Just so you know, the rules no, but you'll be fine. The rules are yeah. Yeah.
Our next book has to be Life Lessons in Mahjong.
That's right.
Start playing Mahjong with us.
I promise you, just you'll be fine.
It's fun because we have
Oh, no. Everything but I just watch out. And what this kind of it was very industry. How exciting. There was one ball. true.
60 people can say we're only paying for
I'll be back by 10.
Yeah, same. But I've not too long. I mean, it's just around like real one day, but not like on the level that you play with. You got it. Yeah. So I definitely try. You're welcome. Will hurt to look this way.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you. Yeah, that would be great. Take my glasses off.
Because you guys grow together and then you have all these other things.
Usually.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
No, I know, I had to say that in the book, at the back, because I was like, oh my God, we are not related.
Thank you.
Thank you, nice to meet you. Oh, yes, I love you.
Bye, Amy.
Well done. I have a sign.
I know, we'll bring up, when I see you, I'm gonna bring it, yeah.
Okay. For you, this is for you.
Came to life.
No, I didn't know that.
We're going in 3 weeks to San
All right, let's check this week. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea. Thank you for coming. I love you too. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, that was even being filmed. Oh, goodness.
No, I don't think so. Okay, I think it's done. Oh, it's still recording. It's still filming.
And texted.
Thank you so much. This is for me. I will say what I love the best is how you take like pickleball lessons and then apply them to the broader
life,
right? Because I tend to do the reverse. And then apply to pickleball. But it's way more fun to do it like
see it on the court.
exactly. And you can try things on the court. It's a small, contained environment. I just like you made me see that.
That's the one. Something to hold on to, make shift someone's thinking.
There's something about it.
Are you 2 L's or not?
2 L's in it. Thank you.
I got it. So I have it for years. But I got it. Thank you. I'll see you Friday.
See you Friday.
I love the talk. It was
Did you enjoy it?
Oh yes, I loved it. Actually, I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, good.
And I got jealous of your friendships. Like I'm new here, not new anymore. Like it's been like almost 2 years, and I'm like, I need a hobby like this, like a team play, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, go to the course.
Yes. That's my question.
Yeah, if you go to like certain places, you will.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to think here. Yeah, well, I'll introduce you to people who come pickleball because I'm in Hampton right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Santa Monica pickleball.
Oh, okay. I might check it out.
Who do you want me to make it out to?
Tom and Teresa. They're the
Tom
two.
and Teresa. Is TH or T?
Without H.
Okay.
T-E.
And TOM? Right?
No H. No H.
Oh! Is that okay? Sorry. No age. You said that right.
Yeah, you're tired. You've been talking to so many people. And also, I'm gonna say, like, recently I've been thinking about, like, I need to produce something. Like, not necessarily writing the book, but, like, I'm so glad for you that
something in there. Put it down into the universe. It's never too late to.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I have a friend who just started playing.
Oh, sure.
And her birthday's coming up.
Oh, God, what a great
So
gift.
I'm glad you mentioned. Her name is Anne. A-N-N-E.
Okay.
Thank you for mentioning as a gift.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you. I'll see you. Let me know when you want to walk. Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak by you.
Yes, sorry, the sun.
No worries. I just
Thank you. And then just
love
one.
you. So,
Thank you.
and now that thing got canceled, so
Oh, you can come.
I'm
So-
coming.
Yeah, can you resend it to you again, or you have the link to RSVP? And Dave can come
Will you
too.
send it?
Yeah, I'll send it
Yeah,
again.
because how fancy you have to be fancy.
Yeah, it's fancy. It's fun.
Just for life lessons, someone who doesn't play.
Not to anybody in particular.
Well,
To you?
Vicky, yes.
To Vicky? Okay.
CKY.
CKY?
I'm very curious because I keep hearing so much about it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my friends who don't play and people that don't know who run it seem to also enjoy it because you can apply it to
Yes.
anything you do.
And I just retired, so this might
Oh,
be
this
a
is
good.
a good. Yes.
So thank you.
How did you hear about? Are you in the neighborhood?
I am.
Yeah.
And they just do great
Right.
events.
Oh, you are sweet.
Thank you so much for doing both of them. Thank you.
That was great. Did you enjoy it? Thank you for coming. I just started. We started a little late. It was yeah, it was. We didn't start on time. Because the traffic and everything. Yeah.
Not mine, but Dave's. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was so much fun.
Great.
Oh, great. All right. We'll see you.
I know.
I'm inspired now to read it.
Okay, good. I hope so. Did you enjoy it? Yeah. It's great. Is it L-I-N-A?
L-I-N-A.
Okay, this is for you? When do you leave?
Monday,
So soon, your birthday is coming up. Aw, exactly.
I'll be there in 4 weeks.
Oh, you're going in 4 weeks? Okay.
And then now we've kind of turned a little bit of a corner.
How long have you been here? 2 months? Oh, wow. How's the garden?
Beautiful. Yeah, you must come have a
I
look.
want to see.
We have a lot of kale if you like kale.
I do. Thank you. Hi. 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 Thank you guys for coming.
You bet.
It was so good to see
Oh,
you.
hopefully we'll see you next Thursday.
Oh yeah. Hi. Oh yeah, you won't be here?
No.
The Georgian.
Yeah, they're having another one.
Oh, okay. Well, enjoy, good luck.
Have a safe
Good
trip
to
back.
see you.
Have a good trip back. Thanks for coming.
One is for me, and then I'm gonna give one to my daughter.
Oh,
She doesn't play pickleball, but I think she's so good.
yeah. Oh, I love that. All right. And how do I spell your name? Okay.
You don't remember, but you gave me one wrist, orange wrist, things to put the first, one of the first.
Really?
Yeah. You were so sweet.
So good.
Well, when you're doing it,
Yeah, we played, we had fun. I haven't played in like 20 years.
And that's for my daughter, her name is Claire, C-L-A-I-R.
My older daughter's middle name.
I like Claire.
I know, and then they're like, because I heard a lady like, you're leaving, well, thankfully I called the dentist.
Thank you. It was good to see you. I'll say goodbye and I'll see you. I hope so. Thank you for coming. It was so good to see you.
Can I tell you how upset I am? I had it down at 7 o'clock.
Oh no.
And I was like, I'm gonna be early. I'm gonna sit in the front. And then I looked up because I was like, oh, it's so close to my voice lived right across the street. And I'm like, I don't walk in there. Why? I'm like, perfect. I'm like, park and walk across the street. So I looked at the address and I'm like, 6 o'clock. And I was gonna turn around by that time.
Sorry you missed it. I know. I videotaped something. Oh, no eat. I asked someone and I missed it.
And I didn't even know it smelled consistent.
It does, doesn't it smell fantastic?
I know, I love walking in here.
I know, I just don't want to lump it all. I mean, do
I didn't, I mean, I tested.
I've never even known, I love it.
How are you doing?
It's, yeah. It's probably. Did you have fun?
She was also, she did the, just on this
Would you sign my book? That was really good. You guys should take that on the road. I mean, it helps to have all of us in the audience, but that was really good. You're not stuck.
Take all of you
To everyone.
Everyone, we just bring all my friends with me to always bring them over.
We can get you into Zibio, I think so.
Yeah, I might need some help.
Okay, I have, let me talk to my friend Heidi, who's a big math, who does her photography.
Okay. Is that the one?
And then my friend Sarah, she releases books there all the time. My client has a whole series of books.
Right. Did you meet Astrid? You met Astrid at my
At your
house.
house.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again. Yeah.
All right.
You literally start at 6? I had.
No, we started at 6:15.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We started late.
Yeah. And I live the closest. I mean,
Yeah.
Karen
It was a
probably
good
works
audience. Everyone knew what we were talking about. But yeah.
the what?
The audience, it was good.
Everyone
Everyone
knew
with
who
the
they are in
front.
the book.
Yeah.
I know.
So fun.
Or who someone else is in the book.
Crazy day. Luna started her school today. I can't believe she thought she
Oh,
started
is that
school
Ocean
Friday.
today? Oh, no, she's at Ocean.
She's at New West.
Oh yeah. How?
But she thought school started Friday, and she realized yesterday she was all crying. She was like, "No, I can't start tomorrow." I'm like, "I can't. No, I'm gonna die." You'll survive.
Gonna do it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Did you get pictures with?
Like them?
Yeah, I'll get a picture. But here,
Yeah, prepared? I was not prepared.
oh shit, the light is terrible over there. Let's do, yeah, better. So cute. You will remember, she didn't remember, like, she goes, yeah, I remember perfectly, but I didn't realize that you guys also went to Ocean.
Yes, Hedgerow and Ocean.
Because I was like, it was from Hedgerow.
Yeah, Ocean too. Yeah, big part of your life.
Wow,
Did you put a
okay.
diesel in the Brentwood Country? And what
Yeah.
they say?
No, because they have to do it. They only will do it the first week of the release. So not too late.
Did you try book soup?
I think I can get it. Move out.
So my childhood friend is the head of Major League Pickleball.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we have to wait till he comes here. He's not gonna field it over the
Phone.
But he'll be here. He does come here.
It does come here?
He does come here. So
Yeah. Well, we'll think of some ideas.
I know.
It's fun.
I know. I'm like connected in all these ways, and then they're either too big, like he's too big, right? So what is he gonna do? Like everyone pitches him every 5 minutes, but maybe he'll know.
Someone.
And what about the Griffith Club?
The Griffith Club, we know
'Cause
people
I'm
there, but
Brian's
they don't
there.
want to do it. Yeah.
What
Well, no.
do you mean they don't wanna do it?
The people we know that belong to the Griffith Club.
Oh, they don't want to?
Yeah, Daphne doesn't want Harvey to do it.
Okay, well I have 2 new clients over there, and they are very involved in pickleball. So let's see what
That would be
how that
great.
plays out. They're new though, like 1 second new, but they're from my childhood town, so we're in love. That's what happened.
Oh my God. I'm losing my insurance after 26 years. Not even close. Yeah. It's awful. So I'm like, listen, I definitely want to reinvent myself. But it's in every industry. I think that it can't take long.
Because you know what I'm scared of, like, I mean, this is just a small piece, but like, whatever, I consult at UCLA, and some little kid writes this letter to the mayor. This letter is so well written. I know, and I know kids will just love it. You can tell. Oh, I know you can tell, it's just too professional. And you're just like, that's what
And it's too like, I know, it's just like,
7:25.
Okay, pretty good. Yeah. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. I just had to work.
Yeah.
I'm bummed because the 3 people who said that they signed up didn't show up. That's so LA.
That's right. And you know, for a free event, that's what happens.
So couldn't read it.
Disappointing.
But people come, you know, they're fun. Everybody's fun.
I know. Santa Monica, that's hopefully why, the doors are here.
Oh, so how did that's a cute little space. How did that come up?
They offered, so they're hosting.
completely changed.
So how is the word out on that?
I'm trying to send, but I'm kind of doing it one at a time. I mean, except for the posting for Santa Monica Pickleball Club. And then I sent it to Northwestern.
Oh, so she sent about that one.
One event, not about the book. Yeah, just about that. And then posted on.
Oh, because it's in Santa Monica?
Because it's in Santa Monica, yeah. So I need to get a big group.
By the way,
We'll
when
have
I
some-
come
we'll
this
have some
morning at
doctors.
pickleball, I don't really think that hard. You guys are thinking too
We're trying to
hard.
get some St. John's doctors.
My boyfriend?
Your boyfriend, yes, John.
You know I'd be there in 2 seconds.
Save my life! Champagne.
Oh.
Patient, yes. We love John.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure he comes.
I have to go back to Larson for my hand. You know him? Dr.
Eric,
Larson?
yeah? Yeah, send him a lot of business.
Yeah. Wow. He's next.
He's next.
Well,
Is
He
it
should
still
come
bothering
just
you?
because of all the patients I sent.
well, the acupuncture guy, Eric, the other Eric, everyone in pickleball goes to see him.
I can't move. I know. Have you been going?
No, but maybe for this I should. I don't know. I don't know if what really works. I mean, it feels good, but it's like, then what?
You have to keep going. I know.
I know, but
Oh, you're gonna
I don't know. I'm not sure about woo-woo.
Yeah.
Surgery, yes.
Woo-woo. I know. You see my pen?
All right, kids. I'll see you in 2 days or 3 days. Or whatever, if you want. Thank you, I didn't read it yet. This was great. I like it. Is she doing it with you at the door?
I don't know.
But I think you should.
You guys are a good team.
Yeah, that was a really good team.
Right, so you continue.
Okay, I'm gonna send you an
Yeah,
email.
yeah, I
I'll
love
see you.
I think this, and I think you should go there for the next, I think you guys have to go together.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
You got your job.
You gotta get me, you did great, right? So good. Actually, Jen, I just went to see one of my best friends is, wrote a book. You know, I went to Mexico to see her.
Oh, fantastic.
Because Laura Esquivel, she was acting in it, so she came in, she was the one that did the interview.
If you wanna leave like 2 of each, we can for a couple months.
She was great, she spoke great, but she spoke.
Yeah.
And by the time I meet her, twice, she read her and she said,
Oh, yeah.
so I was like, there was no time.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
get
get
to know like a book, I mean, I read it.
Right, yeah.
But most people there hadn't, I read it, her original was
Right.
It was fascinating.
I
swear, I looked at it,
Yeah.
this is gonna be better for sure, like, so I read it.
Yeah, so that's more just
Yeah. The Grove, and see if they'll,
Yeah.
she has her own books.
Even the Barnes and Noble, I know that nobody goes to Barnes and Noble, but they, when Amy asked after that,
They said,
they
yeah.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a corporation. They said, yeah.
But they have her own Barnes and Noble
People
books,
just
so she,
see,
I mean, her entrance is eight, so the
Yeah.
book is hard to get the actual book,
Yeah.
but they have the purpose.
There's like the writing
Yeah.
But I just, everybody's on like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Laura's wonderful, and people were happy to go see it now that I got her
Right.
signature. But it didn't, I wasn't happy, like
Yeah.
how she showed, like you really cared, I could
Right.
tell that you know, I mean, she cares about that area, but it was different.
Yeah.
It was different, and so I'm gonna call you and
Yeah.
be like, you need to get somebody who actually is gonna, and go through your questions.
My moderator, my new career, my moderator. Yeah, she's seen me, she's come to see me twice.
Well, I didn't know, I thought it, you were, I was like, I get it, but I love Jennifer, so I love both of them, so, but I didn't get it, I was like, why? And then I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god, it makes sense.
Well, thank you very much, I appreciate that. Okay, love you, I'll see you soon. Okay. Thank you, June. Okay, fantastic seeing you. And I may go to Mexico City next year with a friend, so I'll reach out to you. So you
Yeah, everything, just got back yesterday, I mean, you have a hotel.
Yeah.
Excited to read it. Nice enough. To you?
We did just we booked all, we had a private.
Well, look at the hotel.
I will, but when we start getting serious, I'll reach out to you, but we'll be seeing each other before that.
You wouldn't come to Memorial.
Thank you for making it.
Like, what for? I would.
So happy to have you. We love having mobile offices.
Yeah.
It meant a lot to me. And then as long as
Because
it's
you have
connected.
me, and I can.
I know, here I tell them, but even if you tell them and you go, I'm like, no, they're gonna run.
And they go
You're
like
still-
to the side.
Yeah.
But once my knee, because I'm doing acupuncture for it, once if I get it in a good place, then.
Well, my PT, if you're looking for, I love them.
Well, see, I went to PT for a year, and then I was like, this still hurts, but then I went.
Did you get an MRI?
Yeah, I went and I
What
got
was
it.
it?
It's arthritis, but then he went,
I feel here.
he told me about an acupuncturist, and he was like, you got bursitis, and he worked through this on the top, got the pain away, because it was, this thing was swollen, and now I don't have the piece, I can get in bed and pull my leg,
Oh,
and I would have shooting pain.
Oh, that was the worst.
I know.
Because my PT, I have to, like, two of them work together.
Oh, wow.
So when I get there, he massages, like, he
Yeah.
moves everything around, he checks it, does a few things, and he has me do a few actually, all for pickleball. So I
Yeah.
told him, so you have to put the best, and so we
Yeah,
have to like that, and then
Yeah,
and
for it.
then the other one has a good weight.
Yeah.
Even like, on his body, yeah, he's trying to get my legs stronger.
Yeah.
But I was just really, 4 months and then 8 months with my Pero bueno. We still listen to my law. Which is serious.
And I hope we'll get together some way, somehow.
Yeah, seriously. Or at least let's all go to dinner. Let's
I think, no, that's exactly what we do here.
Seriously.
No, I think that's exactly it.
See you later.
Jen, hey, great job. Great job, you too.
Oh my god.
Congratulations. Wild monkeys.
Good to
I
see you.
know, I was like, tell the wild monkey story. How about that one? I know. I like that one. Well, it's fantastic. You guys have such a fantastic bookstore. I'm gonna come back when I really have time. Where are your mysteries? Because that's our mystery. Yeah, I saw the tan and French stuff, so it's gonna be in this world. Just love it. Is there anyone you would recommend if I like Tana French and, Carl Hyson? Oh, Bad Monkey, that's such a silly.
Yeah, Nick Heron, if you haven't read him, he's great.
Nick Heron?
Yeah,
Oh, I
he
haven't
did the
read him.
Slow Horses series.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Horowitz is great. He's a
Yeah, I did. I got into that woman who writes the Bones thing for a while. I was going on that. There were a few different people. I'll have to come and get my list of the different people I went through, and then maybe you can tell me. Yeah, for sure.
Did you guys fill out?
And then do you have any, like, I've been doing recently, like, Italian mysteries? Do you have anything, like, or mysteries that are, like, the detectives are, do you have anything Italian related? Just I spend a lot of time in
one
Italy.
of our
which is why.
booksellers is a mystery aficionado.
Uh-huh.
So I know this is silly, but if you email us,
Yeah.
I can send it to her and she can make you a list.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, because I was reading some from this one lady named Donna something, and you know, and she has this one inspector, and I can't remember, I think it's in Venice. And I just kind of like doing it, because then I know, oh, perfect, yes, that is great.
Feel free to email, and she just
Oh,
knows every
fantastic.
mystery book ever written, so we can get you a lot of good recs.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I'll come back in and find some US ones, and then I'll go into the Italian
Oh,
ones.
great.
Thank you, thank you. Yay! Thank you for coming, Ingrid. You're so cute. Astrid. Astrid, sorry, wrong. I knew it was bad. Okay. That coffee's still there. How's the new apartment?
I love it.
And what area is it in?
So much fun. Yeah, it was great. And then I just go back and wow. Yeah.
The gate, oh, right, on the way down.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. We never been stuck inside. Just get to the game.
It's nice seeing you. I'm sorry, I said your name. Oh, I gotta get this. It's mine.
I'll be in touch. Yeah. I can leave the cards and the bookmarks if you want them.
Yeah, I'll just write them in the book.
Yeah, might as well.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. It looks so nice.
Oh, look, good thing you came.
I know.
Here's Box.
And the roadie.
You're already the song that, you know. Okay, I'll leave you. I'll see you, and I'll see you Sunday or Friday. Look at how.
I'm like, what is happening on Sunday?
I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.